Greetings and welcome back to Dice Club. Last time our brave heroes, along with a combined force of the citizens of South Pharaoh, confront the Kairos issue head-on. The battle was long and difficult, but it concluded with Kairos' burned body in the middle of the room and Cyrus vanishing seemingly into midair. After some tearful goodbyes and more than one group hug, our heroes stepped through the portal to find they were in the cargo hold of Venus' ship. They rushed above deck only to find a different crew along with an entirely new captain. Let's see what happens next.
Five of you now are on a boat, and you're here surrounded by the crew of this boat. I say boat, you know what I mean. And
no, I don't.
In front of
What's
you
I've never heard of a boat before.
Well, so
ship.
You know water.
This do is I?
Done. And
I'm
I bet you know wood.
I'm not. Alright. I know what you mean.
So,
I know what a boat is.
Okay. In front of you is this drow woman in the captain's outfit. What are you doing?
Falling in love with her immediately.
Fair enough.
Okay, Wren is standing and looking. That's an interesting thing to do. No,
standing and looking?
Not.
Do we know her name? Have we learned that yet?
No.
Okay. Hey there, I know this is kind of weird. You know, we were just in your cargo and the ship. Listen, guys, we need to just take a chill pill. My name is Venus. These are my friends. May we learn your name, perhaps?
Oh, yes, well, glad you asked. Very, very kind of you. My name is Novella Ward.
Oh, well, that's just a lovely name.
Oh, that's a rad name.
The rest of you like to introduce yourselves?
I'm very curious about, who you be.
I'm Wren.
Seredin Windblade.
I'm Meadow.
Marsh.
What did you forget?
Did you forget your name there, Marsh?
Nope.
Cat got your tongue?
Nope, let's move on. Let us move on.
Oh, all right. If you don't mind me asking,
Hey, hang on. My friend here didn't say his name. Go on, Wren. What's your name?
We have no idea
Wren,
what it is.
Wren, tell her what your name is, Wren.
Wren, come.
I'm Wren, and I extend my hand in a very, very strong handshake and do a little wink.
Great. She smiles a little bit, but she doesn't take it.
She doesn't shake my hand?
No.
That's rude as fuck.
That is pretty rude.
I shake Wren's hand.
Thank you. Thank you, Venus.
She says, now, if you don't mind me asking, how did you get on my ship?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Well,
this isn't... We went through a portal, but we weren't expecting it to end up on your ship. So we're kind of almost as confused as you are. At least, 70% as confused as you are about that.
And we don't really know what's happening.
there's a whole
It's a long
thing
story.
with portals and a prophecy and some shit.
Oh,
didn't
take
have
out
to
the tapestry.
No, don't...
Oh,
Okay,
shit. Hey, do you want to see our prophecy?
Reveal our secrets, Wren.
can we... Do we have to just whip out our prophecy first? I think we do every time we meet someone. I don't...
It's proof that we're real.
You can buy me dinner first.
God damn it.
To kind of describe the setting here a little bit more, you've got the boat. This ship kind of has two masts. One of the masts is at the front of the ship where there's a raised platform, and also at the front of the ship there are two of those really big giant crossbows, you know?
Oh, hell yeah.
And that front mast has one sail on it, and then there's an area in the back, which is like behind you. I guess it's to the left of you, to the right of you, actually.
ballista is the name of the ballista. Is the name of the giant
That's
crossbow.
weird, because in my notes here, it definitely says giant crossbow.
It's almost as if that's what a ballista is.
In
I
this
feel
world,
like you
it's just called
you're not respecting Tin's deep lore.
yeah, we're
I
not
feel
in
like
the same
I really
reality.
just-
as
Yeah,
you,
this is
so,
not
like, in
our
this
world.
I wrote it.
It's called a big crossbow.
I guess all I'm saying is that I
Sorry.
wrote it.
In my home universe, it's called a ballista. I'm sorry.
Well,
You don't know that, actually.
You're not there anymore.
Because your home universe is my universe. There's an area in the back that has like a staircase leading up and onto the... I don't know. I should have looked up like boat terminology at all, but
You've
there's like
had
the helm
so
of the,
much
the helm.
time to look up boat
I've
terminology.
had a lot of time, and I just haven't. There's that's where the wheel is, and there's another mast up there that has two sails, and underneath that is a room that you are very near to the door of. And
Are we on the deck or are we
no-
still, like, inside?
you're on the deck.
Oh, okay, cool.
You can actually see around you there is ocean. As
really?
far as you can see, just only ocean, and you can also see a kind of far into the distance. There is another boat approaching, which you saw before. But it's you can tell that it is like black and it has like tattered silver sails. But any other defining characteristics of it, right now you can't really make out without further investigation.
Can I do a check on the boat to see if it also looks like pirate, or if it has like
Sure.
one of those like identifying piratey
Skull and
sails?
crossbones.
Okay, so I rolled a 4.
It seems to be floating.
Yeah.
In the
Hey, now.
sky?
Damn, what's that boat over there? That looks cool as hell.
Oh, just the boss,
Boss.
Interesting.
And she says,
Wait, the boss? The boss?
yes?
We had a boss that sent us into that cave. Do you think it's the same one?
I'm sure there's more
feel
than
like a lot of
there
people
are
have
a
just
lot
the
of
one
bosses
boss.
out there, Seredin.
Seredin, you're so right. I bet it's
No,
the
Seredin?
same boss.
I feel like there are a lot
Did
of
we ever
bosses.
meet the boss?
Did we ever meet the boss?
You did not.
We did
You did not meet the
Okay.
boss.
It could be the boss.
A lot of people.
We
know
don't
my-
know
a lot
what
of
the
people
boss
are
is.
bosses.
Who is the boss?
Very intrigued.
This
Okay.
shit wide open. Anyway, continue.
She's kind of just watching you have this exchange with each other, and she says, why don't we take this into my quarters away from the bustle
could
of
buy
the
us
crowd,
dinner
and we can really,
first.
really sort
Into
this
your
out.
quarters. I mean,
Oh,
why don't you
my.
buy us
Hey,
dinner
now.
first?
Hey, I just said that.
I can have dinner prepared if you'd like.
Hey,
That would be great.
She leads the 5 of you into her quarters, which is right in that door that you're right in. And as you walk through, you can see the walls are basically completely lined with bookshelves,
My natural habitat.
save for the back wall, which is a giant plate glass window that looks onto the sea. In front of the window is a desk that has a chair facing away from the window, and to your left there's a small round table with what looks like there's a piece of parchment rolled over the top of it, with it looks like a map, but it's just, as near as you can tell, all water. And there's like different like cartographical information in the margins and stuff, and like identifying marks, and like there's one that looks like an X and one that looks like a circle, like kind of in the water, but apart from that there's not really anything else. And to the right there's a small unmade bed. And
A bed?
Is there anyone in the bed?
no.
Okay.
I think
Tin,
he would have
before we get
mentioned
into
that.
this, can
Yes.
you said that this ship looked exactly like Venus's old ship, right?
Yes.
Could I do a check now that we're in this room to see if I see any like discernible marks, like drawings on the wall that remind me that were on my old ship?
Sure.
That'd just be a normal D20.
That is usually how checks work.
Wow, it's been a while, huh?
Do you know the rules of Dungeons and Dragons?
No.
It would actually be
Yes,
like
it would be
mini
a
D20. It would be the
D20.
tiny little one.
Oh my god, what do I roll, Tin?
The D20, and you add, I guess, perception.
That's smart.
I was just rolling as a goof, but I just rolled a nat
I-
one.
So you
That
can't
is
tell if it's her old ship.
I got a 19.
Oh, a 19. Okay. You kind of look around the room, and you look for places that specifically you remember like marking on your old ship, but you see that there's kind of like nicks in the walls from like you assume like knives being thrown into them, but not really anything that you would recognize.
Not
as,
Venus's knives.
Not Venus's knives. Maybe Venus's knives, but not Venus's carvings.
Venus would never throw knives around her quarters.
Okay, boring.
She wouldn't? Yeah.
Boring.
Anyways.
Okay, Novella goes and sits down at her desk and says, "All right, just one more time, please. How you say there was a
Yeah,
portal?
there was a portal, and we walked through it, and we were expecting to end up somewhere completely different, but here we are.
Yeah, we walked through. So first, the boss, which I'm still curious about with that. Oh my gosh. The boss told us to go into this cave because maybe there's treasure in there. No one's ever come out, so we went in there, and then we went through a portal and ended up somewhere else, and then we went through a different portal there, and we're like, we'll finally go home or like back to that cave, and we ended up here.
Interesting." And she looks like she's pondering this as she stands up and goes and moves over to the kind of round table where the parchment is rolled over. And yeah, she just is there studying that. And she says, "Well, I'm about to be having some company, and it might be in poor taste to have said company. See that you're here. I don't know if he'd be as well inclined to be as understanding as I've hopefully tried to been, seeing as, well, you understand. It might be difficult to pick up a passenger."
You just heroically rescued us. We were drowning in the sea, just in the middle of it, as you do, and you just, fished us up, and you're just so heroic, It'll make you look really good, actually.
I'm not so sure about that one.
It'll ruin your like murderous sort of reputation.
I've got a ne'er do well
Right.
demeanor to uphold here, so I've got to.
You kidnapped us and you're forcing us to swab the poop deck.
Well, don't actually force us to swap the poop stick, though.
Seredin.
We're also hardcore pirates,
If
and
you're-
we're like
if you're
it's like
volunteering-
a
Hey.
crossover team over event.
If you're volunteering,
I'm not volunteering.
Seredin seems to be volunteering,
fair.
though. It kind of sounds like.
as you're talking, one of the crewmates kind of opens the door and leans in and says, "Hey, we're getting the ship's getting close. Should we prepare for aborting or what?" And she looks at him and says, "Yes, yes. This happens so much. You need." He's like, "Sorry, yeah, sorry. I'll go do that then." And she's like, "Yes, go." And then he runs out of the room.
As people were talking, can I do a check to see if I recognize any of the books? Because I'm like a big book guy,
Yeah, booksman.
That's not great. What am I adding?
Perception. Or I would let you go with either
Perception doesn't really make sense to see if you
6.
recognize them.
That's true. Investigation would work.
5.
Sorry.
Okay.
It wasn't good either way.
Yeah, you don't get a very good look, but from what you see, you don't see any books that you know.
Gotcha. Cool. I don't see any books I know.
No, you don't. Just hoping it's like just a conversation piece between you and this
And this
pirate
book?
lady.
I don't know what I was doing.
Fair enough.
It's a bit pointless to ask what year it is.
Just a little, yeah.
Can I just pick up one of the books and like skim through it?
Sure.
I do that.
Okay.
What's the book I pick up?
It's called. What languages do you speak actually?
I speak a couple different ones.
In common, it's written. It's called Boats for Dummies.
I speak common, elvish, and giant.
Okay. It's Boats for Dummies.
Seems like a bad sign that the captain needs that one.
Ooh, can I take a look at that?
She sees you kind of pick that one up and says that was a gag gift.
Should we be worried about this sort of boat situation? I was more worried about the pirate thing, but I feel like I should be worried about the boat thing at this point.
I feel like this would be
it
good
was a
for
gag gift.
for that other one, the other pirate to read. I feel like that might be a good hand me down almost for the one that was like, hey, are we like doing the boarding thing? And then you were like, yes, we do the boarding thing every time. And
Yes, you really razzed him good there.
Hey,
yeah.
hey, did you get the book in a white whale gift exchange? Get it?
Oh my god.
Get it?
That's a pretty good joke. I lost the voice a little bit, but it's okay. We're just gonna run with it.
I love books.
Anyway, what was your plan for us?
Oh yes. That my mistake. Would you and then she says Vladimir, and then that other pirate who ran in before
Vladimir.
Is he Russian?
comes. Yep, he comes.
Is he rushing into the room?
He rushes into the room and she says, "Would you be so kind as to take these 5 esteemed folk down to the brig? I guess I wish we had more pleasant accommodations for you, but that's all we got.
No, this
So
is
would you-
really
would
a
you-
lot
would you
more
t-
pleasant than our previous greetings. I have to say.
Well, I'm glad to be of assistance. Then, would you be so kind?" And then he says, "Yep, yep, you got it." And then he kind
hand
of
the book
motions for you to
to
follow
him?
him. Sure. He looks at it as you're walking back down those steps that you went up originally, and he just stares at it for a long while, and he stares at it actually until he leads you back kind of through the way when you were in the storage area. That was kind of like at the back of the boat, and you actually passed the door to the brig as when you went up the steps. So you can see where you were from. He puts you into the brig, closes it. He does lock it, which is interesting, but he's still looking at the book, and he pauses for a few more moments. He says, I don't know how to read.
Yes! You don't know. I don't know if you could see, but I was miming. Please say he can't read. Please say he can't read.
Yeah, I
the
was
moment
thinking
you
that.
gave it to him.
Vladimir 19
Marsh is just like,
never fucking
okay.
knew how to read.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Locked up again.
Vladimir, last name Jared. Alright, then I'll just like
Yeah.
Marsh is just like, do you want to take it back up, or can I read it, or do you want to learn how to
like,
read?
there's a time and a place, and he slides the book under the door, and then he walks back.
He
Cool.
slides a book
Back up to-
under the door.
It's like,
I think we can just push Seredin
it's like,
under at
no,
this
it's
point.
a
A
iron
bathroom
bars.
stall? What's the point of locking it? We could just crawl
also what
under
I was
it.
thinking, a bathroom stall.
No, it's like he hands it to you between the bars.
Okay.
And
Okay.
yeah, so you're in this room now. It's actually kind of a small room. There's one bed in this room. It seems like not designed for... Okay. You go to the bed. You hop onto it. It's not very comfortable. It's more of just a wooden plank with a really gross, like, blanket that just smells, like, really badly of, like, salt. And the ocean. It smells like somebody probably took it out of the ocean.
It's one of those like salt lamps where you like lick it and it tastes like salt.
Don't lick it, please. Don't lick it. Don't.
Do not.
You're making me
I've
really want to
learned
lick
from
this
my
blanket
past.
right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey,
'Cause
I
wasn't
did
even
not
thinking
say
about
that
it.
in character. Was that my character voice to you?
Look,
You know, scientists, like, nobody...
you just gave me a
It's hard
look,
to-
and I'm like, you were thinking about me licking this blanket.
I was. Don't lick the blanket.
So, Tin, would you say that this is a wooden board attached to
It
the wall?
is a wooden board attached to the wall by
Oh
two
my
metal
God.
chains.
Oh my
my
god.
God,
deja
And
vu,
we're
guys.
Locked up again. Tin, did you run out of material? It's okay to tell us if you ran out of material.
No. Trust me, guys. Just trust me. It's a wooden board. It's completely different. This one's a nice, it's a nice,
Friend?
earthy shade
Friend?
of, like, it's kind of like a burnt umber.
Ooh.
Whoa.
The other one was strictly brown.
Oh. Well, Bordy was the best. We love brown Bordy.
Forever in our hearts.
Forever.
Truly.
So you're in this room now. Defining characteristics of the room. The bed. There's a bucket in the corner.
We love
which,
the bucket.
Ooh.
It's a bad bucket.
Is it
I'll tell you
empty
that
currently?
much.
What?
Currently, yes.
What
Good.
do you mean to the bucket?
But it's a
Could be
it's
worse.
It's a menacing bucket, that one. And there's not much space in this room. All of you fit kind of comfortably, but you assume that if there were one more person in here with you, it would be pretty claustrophobic pretty quick. And there's it's kind of just the same shade of like wooden boards like all around the walls and the roof and the floor. On the wall there is a very small, like a bit bigger than like a quarter-sized hole that you can see outside, but that's about it. And you're in this room.
Well, there doesn't seem to be any old ladies with secret escape plans in the corner this time, so we're gonna have to figure this one out
Yeah,
on
no
our
one to
own.
save us.
And also, escaping probably doesn't help much because we're in the ocean. So,
Do we hear like people boarding the ship or like whoosh, or anything like that?
Go ahead and roll perception.
I am not rolling great today. 11. That's not the worst.
Okay, that's not bad. You can hear, actually through the hole on the outside, to the outside, you can see that the ship that you saw in the distance is kind of now pretty close to your ship. You can see the black wood of it,
Okay.
but through this small hole, you can't like see like high enough to see like up above it. It's a very, very big boat by what you can. I'll stop saying boat. They're ships, really, if you think about it.
Gotcha.
It's a very big. It's a big ship. Anyways, so there's that, and you can faintly hear footsteps above you, somewhere above you on the ship. So you can hear the sounds of boarding.
So are we gonna like escape or just like chill here?
I feel
till
like
we're
this is not
done?
the optimal time to escape, unless we escape onto the other ship, which honestly doesn't feel like it would be an upgrade.
Yeah, I feel like it would be worse.
Probably. It's a really cool ship, but it also
like,
seems
Venus-
like a villain kind of ship, you know? So,
Was the book Ships for Dummies or Boats for Dummies?
It's boats for dummies, actually. Important distinction. Boats for dummies.
That's not gonna help.
yeah, no.
See,
Completely useless here.
What if... Wait. Tin, can I slip through the bars?
No, I don't think they're big enough for that.
Damn. I was gonna suggest that I slip through the bars and spy on who the boss is. But...
would
Oh well. I
Hey.
licked the blanket.
Oh no, I'm just gonna skip over that.
Constitution
Tin.
throw.
Constitution
Wisdom
saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw. Charisma saving throw.
I'm just gonna have you do a strength check.
Not a constitution.
To see if you're mentally strong enough to survive
to see if
this.
you are physically able. No, you're not licking the blanket, are you?
I am. and I
Kind
rolled
of
a
sounds like they
16
licked the
strength.
blanket. I don't know, dude.
I can roll a constitution check,
Yeah.
so that would be 17
Okay.
if I use the same roll.
What's
Okay,
the
alright,
DC
very
on
fine.
licking a blanket?
It was
Depends on the
16.
blanket.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I guess it does depend on the blanket, huh? So you lick this blanket. It is very salty.
Oh,
like, very
God.
salty. Just pure sodium on your tongue. And it's bad. Actually, do you like it? I guess I can't tell you if you like it or not.
Because
But
a
it
lot of
doesn't
animals
really
do like
harm you.
salt licks, you know?
That's true.
I'm gonna Google
That's
this.
true.
Do possums
Alright, you do that.
like
Well-
salt? Well, human foods can pose a health threat because they have lots of sugar, salt, and fats, which will make your possum obese.
Marsh is just in, like, reading this book, like, boats vary in proportion and construction methods with their intended purpose, available materials, or local traditions. Canoes have been used since prehistoric times and remain in use.
Are you like on Wikipedia
Guys,
for
we've turned
boats
into
or
Audible.
something?
We
I
are
am
now
on the
a
Wikipedia.
book podcast.
Okay.
That's what
Let's-
Marsh is doing in the corner. Keep that in. That's the Marsh way.
All right.
I don't think Seredin likes it.
Okay.
Likes it or licks it?
Seredin licks it and does not like it.
Okay.
Yeah, too salty.
In all
Really
fairness,
ponder that
Seredin, I
one.
did tell you not to.
Yeah, you did.
So what are the rest of you kind of doing right here now?
Are there any other lickable items in the room?
Everything is a lickable
The
item.
bucket.
The bucket.
Don't
No,
lick
it's
the
Is there
bucket
like shit in the bucket? What's in the bucket?
There's nothing in the bucket.
Nothing's in the bucket.
for now.
Now
Except
Can
for
I
your
look in
dignity.
the bucket?
Hey,
you
Red.
can look in the bucket if you
Why would
please.
you?
Can I investigate the bucket to try to determine the bucket's
Alright.
purpose?
Can you not figure that
Roll
out with your
investigation
brain?
on the bucket.
No, I'm.
Ren, don't get too close to that bucket, Ren.
Yeah, don't investigate that bucket too
so
closely.
I got a 17 pool minus.
God.
I got a
That's
16.
good bucket shape.
16. Okay. With a 16, you know that this very bucket, this one great bucket that you're looking at right now, the worst bucket in all of history. It smells. And can I say the smell that you smell when you're investigating it?
What if I quit being on
It's-
this podcast?
It's indescribably awful, actually. And it's so awful that you
Oh no.
that's the only thing you get from this is that it has a really bad smell and it disorients you enough that you
With a 16?
completely forego all other all other senses are foregone in
You're blinded.
this.
Red,
You're
lick the
blinded.
blanket. Lick the blanket, Red.
It's like a chaser.
A palate cleanser.
Okay, you
cleanser.
my Wi-Fi died. I didn't hear a single word of that explanation. You said it
serious?
smells, and then it just glitched out, and I didn't.
That's all you need.
It was awful,
That
and
is
it
all
smells.
literally
and
it
it
is.
smells.
Actually,
That's
took
all
all
I
of their other
said.
senses out, and they only heard that it smells.
That's incredible. I love that in fiction. Just like lack of. Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Great. Venus is
Satis-
looking in her cool pirate backpack to see if she
Okay.
has a fantasy carabiner with some key rings on it. If she has keys that could let us out because the ship is very similar
Okay.
to hers.
All right.
Oh, that's good.
Smart.
That's so smart.
Would you have your boat keys on you?
I mean, I feel like Venus took some keepsakes from her ship before she left it.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I don't know who else she would give the keys to. It's her ship.
All right. Then I think after trying a few, you reach through the bars and you use your cool pirate keys to unlock the cell, and it works.
Holy shit.
Fuck yeah.
Guys, this ship is like just like my ship. The craftsmanship of this ship, it's to die for. It's beautiful. and lovely. And should we leave?
I don't know where we would go if we did leave.
Where would we go? Is the question.
I don't know. I just opened the door because I didn't know what else we were supposed to
No,
do.
yeah, I appreciate that we can open the door.
As the door opens, you can hear now footsteps from the same area that you heard boarding.
Close the gate. Close the door.
Yeah,
I'm closing
let's
the
just
door.
pretend to be locked inside for a bit.
Yeah, I closed the door again.
They couldn't have come just a second earlier.
Yeah, you close the door. Nothing happens. Nobody comes, though.
We open it again.
So what are we supposed to do in this situation? If we escape, we die. If we stay here, we have a boring podcast.
That's pretty good.
What does your heart tell you?
I don't know. I feel like you're trying to persuade us into leaving.
No,
but it
I'm
also
just
feels
saying,
like you're
what does your heart
persuading
tell
us
you?
to do here and sit here and do nothing.
I am not telling you what to do. I'm saying there are multiple things that you could do in this situation.
Let's raid the storage. Get some stuff. I'm hungry, bro. I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
Yeah, we did talk about making a a and then
I need
never
water.
made a meal.
Bad.
No.
The saltiest thing on earth. I need something, man.
I'm thirsty.
Outside of the door, like, is there other hallways, or is it just, like, straight up to the deck?
It is... Okay, let me describe this to you, because you know very well, without having seen the rest of it.
Yeah, for sure.
There is the back, which the entire, like, there's, like, 10 feet of the back is like a storage room. And then there's a hallway leading from that into a bigger area that opens up. Along that hallway, there are 2 rooms. You're in one of them right now, is the brig. In the bigger middle area, there is the staircase up, but not much else. And then past that, there's a wall with doors that leads to the, like, crew quarters and dining area. And there's also, in the middle area, there's a staircase that leads down into the, like, below decks. And that's kind of the underbelly of the ship.
So there are things outside of the door that we could go to.
Yes.
Or we could just go up and meet this boss guy, and Seredin, maybe he's our boss. And maybe he'll recognize us and
Did
give
we
us
even
free
meet our
passage
boss? I
into
thought
the
we
new
didn't
world.
meet our boss.
You did
So
not
we
meet
wouldn't
the boss.
recognize him.
Well, you never know.
You only know him as the boss.
Boss with the he/him pronouns.
Well, I said
boss?
like EM.
I think we
Oh.
probably have said he at some point.
Boss with the em pronouns.
Probably.
Y'all are laggy as fuck for me, and I'm terrified that my audio is dying. So what if I hang up here and I call you on my phone?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it.
Yeah.
Burb.
So now that Egg's gone, let's say some. That guy,
Rotten
I love when he plays D&D with us.
I love eggs. They're the best. I love it.
And then he says a funny joke, and everyone's like, "Oh my god."
What a funny joke.
Oh, I love when
What a
that
guy.
What a guy.
Yeah, that
Straight
is
up
how I
guy.
feel about Egg.
You're right, yeah.
Yeah, I feel
I
that
also
same
feel
way
that way
about
about
Egg.
Oh yeah, Egg's such a fucking loser.
Oh, hi,
I hate
Egg.
that
Oh,
guy.
Oh, hey. Oh,
hi.
oh, hey there, Egg.
Hey,
Hey, Egg. We were just saying really nice things about
We
you.
were just talking
We were talking about how
How
much we love playing
cool I
D&D.
am.
Anyways, what are you doing?
What is
What's
happening in the
going on?
podcast? I haven't been able to hear for like
happening in the podcast?
a little
can we
bit.
hear any voices from where we are? Like,
Where
any
are
people
we?
talking?
Can you catch me up?
You're still in the brig.
Okay.
Yeah.
The door can be opened, and you're deciding what to do.
Since it's
There's
just
stuff
bars,
outside of the door. Like, there's other doors.
And there's like Venus knows where like storage
I know.
areas are and like quarters and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, guys,
Venus-
I know my way around this ship, so if, here's some
Like this
options.
ship?
We could...
Hey Venus, do
This
you know where
ship?
any like
Is this your...
Did you get that from me using the keys to open the door?
I don't know if it was like a skeleton key or something, but...
And you did also say last time, yep, this is my ship.
Skeleton key. What? I didn't know
I
there'd be
think this
skeletons
We're
here.
recording this in October. It's all so spooky.
Oh, happy spooks.
It will not be
anyways,
spooks when we air this.
So this is my ship to an extent, but either they painted the walls or this is just a different universe ship.
Or we time travel.
But maybe we are back in our universe, and somebody just stole my ship and made new keys.
Fucked up.
Or we
Venus.
time
You know.
traveled.
Like the boat ignition key that they need to get your boats off the docks. You'll learn about it in
Do
Boats for Dummies.
old-timey
exactly.
ships work like
Ships.
that?
It's
So
a
dummies.
magical electric boat. It's not. Yeah, you know.
Well, that's. Thank you, Alex, for pointing out the great complexities of my great joke that I just said, because they wouldn't. And the funny thing is, it
that
wouldn't.
was such a great joke, Tim. Good joke.
Anyways,
I'm gonna run up the stairs to just like peek my little head and see who the boss is, but like stealthy.
Okay,
like.
you're going up the steps, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Roll
not
stealth,
all the way
then,
up the steps,
If you're trying to be
just-
sneaky.
I'm gonna be stealthy as hell. I've got a +5, so.
You're so
Thank God.
stealthy.
Okay, it almost got a 1, but it rolled a 19, so
Oh,
20.
that's
Okay.
Hey,
Jeez,
that's
so what is that?
terrifying.
24?
Uh-huh.
Jeez. Okay. You scamper up the steps and peek your little head above the above deck, and you can see that now you can see make a perception check actually.
21.
Okay, all right. You can see through like the window in the door of Novella's quarters that she is in there by herself now, and you can also see over the side of the deck. You can see the ship is moving away now, so they're no longer boarded.
that was fast.
But it's closer now, and you can see at the up atop at the helm of it, you can see a very tall figure in completely metal armor, including a helmet, and you can't see anything else about them. It's like black metal armor that they're in. You can also see on one of the masts is a black flag, but rather than a skull and crossbones on this black flag, you see a circle with a bird and 7 squares.
My
Whoa!
God.
Bad flag.
Whoa!
Hey everybody, it's Tin, and I'm back right here with some ads, and you got them. It's ads, and it's ads. I've said ads too many. I usually go pretty buck wild in these things, but maybe I should tone that down. Super quick, thanks to Dax Seredin on Reddit for the use of the homebrew race for the Possum Folk that we use for Seredin. It's fantastic. He's fantastic. You can go check out more of his stuff at DAXAYRTON on Reddit. That's DAXAYRTON on Reddit, and you can see his great stuff all there. It's actually very good. I kind of just blow through this part usually, but I was going through today and reading some of his stuff. It's pretty good. I want to give a quick thing. I would like to thank you all for listening, because listener support continually blows me away, and we've had more than ever in the last 3 or 4 weeks, and it's just been amazing. So thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for enjoying the show, presumably. And if you do enjoy the show, tell a friend about it. Share the show on social media. You can use the hashtag #TheDiceCast. You can find all of our links to the show and to our socials at linktr.ee/The Dice Club Podcast. So if you could, share around the show. Right now we're in a pretty big period of growth, actually. So that's completely thanks to you guys, because there's no advertising besides word of mouth. So I appreciate that, and you. Next episode will be up on March 1st, which is weird to say now, because for me it's still January, but that is gonna come so quickly, and the year is going completely by. So, without further ado, here's the rest of the episode. Enjoy.
Seredin scampers the fuck down. Also, metal armor in the middle of the ocean. That person's like maintenance game must be on point. 'Cause that's gonna get rusty as hell. Anyway, Seredin runs down the stairs going, "Whoa! Whoa!
What do you see? Seredin!
Whoa!
What?
Y'all! The fucking the flag! Oh my god, guys!
Calm down. Seredin,
The flag!
Seredin, we did not see the flag. You have to describe.
What's wrong?
It was the bird with the 7 squares and the circle that we
The
that
squares
sounds
are
that
new,
we're
though.
Squares
seeing.
in the...
No,
Yeah.
they aren't.
Nope,
They aren't?
They're
They
not.
aren't?
They're not. Every
Birdie,
single time.
me.
It's been the bird
Are
circle
you
with the
sure
7
about
squares.
this?
Yeah.
Every
Hey,
single time.
Hey, Birdie, myself.
I am 100% positive.
Hey, I'm glad it was me that went up and looked at that then, because I just re-listened to the second episode, and it was that, in fact, that was in, like, the box with the crystal. So, anyway.
Something weird is going on here.
Something
We
quite fishy.
gotta get to that boat, I bet we gotta
Wait,
get to that other boat.
Have we checked the prophecy yet?
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
The tapestry. I take
Man,
out the
get
tapestry.
thing out.
I take out my tapestry.
Okay, you take out the tapestry, and you see everything that you've said that you've seen before, which I should write down somewhere.
Please
but,
do. I'm begging you.
It's fine. You now see, past the arch and the 5 figures, you see an image of, like, waves, and 5 figures, and then, you see waves and then 6 figures, and then a, like, lock, and then 5 figures. And then that's it.
Okay.
So either Novella or Vladimir is the other square, and I'm curious what it is.
Well, this means that Novella works for those bad guys that did the bad things.
Yeah.
Does it?
I mean, called them the boss.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a bad guy who is associated with the other bad guys that did the bad things.
And there's different bosses for different things.
The flag. Are we forgetting this?
But, like, it could be our boss.
It could be our boss still.
What if our boss sent us on this huge... Guys, the conspiracies.
Oh
conspiracies.
my god.
Guys.
Holy shit.
Seredin, I think you blew this case right open.
I think I did. Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome, my
The
beautiful
podcast's over. We
intellect.
solved your puzzle.
My -1
You did.
intelligence.
What can I say? You've got it 100% right. No faults in your theories.
I feel like I
at
barely even
all.
heard a
No,
theory.
it's
I heard
the
like
same guy.
a sentence.
That
Yeah,
is
that
weird.
it barely like
That's
qualifies
it.
as a theory even.
We
Fair enough.
solved
Theories
your
don't have to be
podcast
complicated.
Puzzle TINFOLD.
So what are we doing, guys? We have this information. This is not the greatest situation we've been in.
Well, the other ship's
what
gone,
next?
and they said that they locked us up because of the other ship, so we could just leave, and they'll be like, "How the fuck did you get out of the cell?" And we were like, "What do you mean get out? They didn't lock the door. We were just hiding." And then if the guy says that he locked the door, we can be like, "You know that Vladimir can't be trusted. He would forget his head if it wasn't attached to him."
Gaslighting.
Gaslight,
That's actually a
girl
really
boss.
good idea. Meadow, you're so smart.
But they could not gatekeep us. We
have the
got
key
out.
to the gate.
We got out. We got out, guys. Do we hear people like coming back down, or are they just like up there? Are they just like up there?
They're just kind of up there.
Cool.
They've forgotten about us.
Yeah.
Can I
we
yell
break
for
into
them?
her office? Guys, what if we broke into her office?
Isn't she in there?
She's in there.
You know,
And do
she's
what?
in. You know she's in
Oh,
She's
yeah.
in there.
She
well,
is
I
in
guess you
there.
don't know she's in there, but Seredin knows she's in there.
She's hanging out in there. Hey, with my 21 perception earlier, did I get a read on like what she was doing or like her?
She was like studying parchment. She was over
Again?
there.
What's with her and
Yeah.
that damn parchment? What's the big idea?
Ha!
Yeah. What's the deal? Yeah, I
Seinfeld,
think
love it.
we should like you know your way around the ship apparently, Venus. So we should like get some things. Just like get things.
Get some things?
Yeah.
Weapons.
Like food?
What things do we need?
Supplies?
Grocery
Like,
list, guys.
I-
Put it together.
Hey, not to like keep bringing this up, but my mouth is like really bad right now. That blanket, it's bad. I need something.
Okay, we
I
can
need
go find a
something.
canteen.
A nice mead, perhaps. Some
Mm.
wine.
I'm underage. I can't.
Are you?
Well, so am I, but you don't have to be narc about
Are you
it.
underage?
Fuck.
Tin, what's the drinking age in this world?
Is there a drinking age?
We're on
Instead of asking the year, we start asking the
We're on a
drinking
pirate
age
ship.
everywhere.
Hey, Ted, what year is it?
It's your birth year that you would need to be able to drink.
Oh, great.
Hey Venus, you're
Happy
the lord.
birthday.
You're like the lord of this ship. So what's your drinking age? You can establish it. Can we drink your mead?
Wait, are you talking to me?
I'm talking to Venus. Venus
Oh,
is the captain of
what?
the ship, which means that they can set the rules.
What?
I thought you were talking
Is-
to Tin, our dice captain.
What is me?
This is
Can
a
we drink?
conversation.
Well, will
What
it help
is
the
me?
mission? That's
Why?
the question. I say probably.
Sick. Okay, take us to the canteen, Venus.
Okay, I take out my fantasy carabiner and I open the door.
Yippee!
All right, you open the door.
We solved your door
By
puzzle.
unlocking it and opening. That's how
My-
doors work.
For the second time this
second
episode, you've solved this particular puzzle.
Jesus.
Okay,
I
I
don't
guess
think we relocked it.
I'm
Venus just
tiptoeing,
locked us out.
I start tiptoeing like Scooby Doo style to the
Oh yeah, and
What's
we
the
like
word?
go through
Where the
one
drinks
door in the
were?
hallway, and they come out of the other doorway, but we're
Yeah.
like missing each other.
yeah
That's pretty good.
the
Love that
the-
Scooby Doo humor.
Yeah.
what's the word called?
The I don't know, storage.
No
Canteen, did we say?
no the,
Kitchen.
where the storage is. Go there.
The
Or would the drinks be in the kitchen? You said that there's a kitchen, right?
There's a dining area, but there's like storage room.
Storage room would probably be where the alcohol
Probably.
hall
You
is.
know that they would keep they have there's like the big storage room and then the small storage room, which is the one right across from you, and the small storage room would be where like food and stuff is.
Food.
But we're not actually looking for alcohol, though, are we?
So we go there.
Wren's tummy is rumbly. Get us food.
It feels like we kind of are going to get drunk on this ship.
All right. I'm going to have everybody roll stealth.
Yippee!
Okay.
Woohoo!
I don't know. Did I take my armor off?
9.
Nope.
All right, then I
got
roll
an
with
18.
disadvantage.
I got
Where's my
11.
stealth? Also 18.
Oh my god, that's actually so good. I rolled a 19 and
damn.
a 17. Plus stealth, 18.
Okay. All right. What was yours, Duck?
9.
Okay.
How did you get a
You used up
9?
all your stealth.
That's how it
Yep.
works.
I'm so desperate right now.
You go, the 5 of you go into the storeroom and you're looking around for food and stuff, and as you're kind of like digging through all the stuff, Seredin, you like knock a pan off the wall and it falls to the ground and makes a big clunk clamor sound. So there's that. What are you doing now?
Do we hear anybody coming?
Yes, actually, you hear a set of footsteps coming down the steps, but like slowly.
Is the
It's not like
should
rushed,
we like?
but it's like walking.
I feel like if we try to go back to the cell, they're gonna see us doing that.
I think we should all... Guys, just, like, sit down and pretend we're
Cool,
hanging
yeah.
out.
We're just hanging out.
Yeah. Just pull out a set of cards.
Yeah, we're just hanging out. We're playing cards.
Oh, yeah, you see Vincent, or whatever his name is, locked us in the pantry instead of the...
Yeah.
Typical Vladimir.
Vince.
Oh.
It's not Vince, it's Vladimir.
Vladimir, that's it.
Vladimir. That guy.
I pull out the sticks from my bag and I hand one to everyone, the red and the blue sticks, and we can like clack them together to pretend like we're playing a game.
So
Oh,
who
yeah.
doesn't get one? Because there are 4 of them.
I'll
Fuck
share with
Seredin.
Meadow.
We're
Yeah,
sharing. We're a
there
team.
We go.
All right, you divvy them up, and that happens, and you see through the door, Vladimir and Novella both are
Oh no.
there, and they look into the cell or the brig, and you're not there, and then she just kind of looks at him. Very disappointed, and then she looks around and sees that the door to the pantry is open, and
We didn't close the door.
makes eye contact with you. Yeah.
Why didn't we? Hey,
That would be more suspicious if we closed the door.
no, it wouldn't. They wouldn't see us.
No, it wouldn't have.
Well, you didn't.
I
So,
see. Meadow just says, "Hi."
No. Okay, Wren makes eye contact with them and closes the door.
Occupied.
She opens
Meadow says,
the
"Hi."
door. And she says, or Vladimir actually says, how'd you, what the
You
heck?
didn't-
How'd
you
you guys
didn't
get
lock
out of
it.
there? What?
You didn't lock the door.
You didn't lock it, dude.
I
you didn't.
I swear I locked it. I swear
Listen,
I
dude,
locked
you
it.
must have
Actually,
been
I
fine,
swear.
but like,
Like,
By
it
you not
definitely
locking it, I thought it was
wasn't
like free reign.
Like 2 minutes later, it like comedically like swung open.
Yeah,
Like no, like it had not been
it
locked.
just didn't lock. You just didn't lock it,
So
and so we assumed that
As
we
you're
weren't
saying this,
supposed to
Novella's
be
just
locked
looking
in.
at him, just so disappointed still.
we're gonna get this poor dude fired.
Which is especially tragic because since you're on a boat,
It's gonna walk the plank.
She's gonna be
No.
fired from a cannon. That's how you get fired on ships.
No!
how dare you steal the next words out of my mouth?
I
that
had
you
said
interrupted
a
me to
minute earlier.
finish the
I
joke.
said it a minute earlier. You can go back in the recording. I said it like literally
There
5
was a
seconds
lot of crosstalk happening.
after I made the
Whatever.
initial
So-
joke.
Whatever. Okay.
All right, whatever.
Whatever.
Anyways,
Yeah, so she's not happy with him, but you notice that she has the rolled parchment in her hand.
Ooh.
And she looks at the 5 of you and says, "Well, I guess I didn't really even need you to be locked in there. I just didn't want you to be seen, so there's no harm, no foul. Vladimir keeps his job and you keep your lives."
I'm going to town on like a really crusty piece of bread, like an old piece of bread. I'm just like in the corner, like,
Like a mouse.
Please don't take any more food. We
You
have.
did say you were going to make food for us, and then
Yeah, but
that
you
didn't
didn't.
happen.
She didn't invite you
It's
into her
been
pantry, though, did she?
minutes.
It's been 5 minutes.
Listen, when you go to someone's place for dinner, that doesn't mean you
not
can just
actually
raid their
5 minutes,
pantry.
but.
I assume they have oranges for like
Thank you.
scurvy reasons,
you.
and I take one and I'm peeling it. I'm making eye contact with him and peeling it.
Did you not? It's so difficult to find any food. Bread. You're not supposed to have the. You're not supposed to have the bread. Are you? You can't have the bread.
I stick an orange slice in my mouth.
I'm like chewing on like a little
orange
piece.
slices. I can deal
I'm like
with.
chewing on a piece of bread like taffy. Like it's so hard. it's like just like.
Where did you even find bread?
It was in the pantry.
Are you sure that's bread, Marsh?
Whatever. I don't think. I don't know if it's bread or
Can
not.
I roll to see if it's bread?
Investigate that bread.
It's just like beef jerky.
Let's hope this rolls well. That's not a horrible investigation. For 15.
I'll tell you what. Don't taste like bread.
Uh-oh. I keep eating it.
To me, it's just okay. Oh, hell yeah.
I was like, I turned around, I'm like, I found it, it was like in a corner, and it was like, there was like nothing really around it, and it was just like, there. And I'm lying to her, I'm like, it tastes like bread. It tastes like...
You guys are like sitting on the floor, right?
Yeah.
I'm in my closet, and
okay.
I'm detangling
No, not
a
real.
string
In
of
the
skeletons.
Not real. We're back in it.
Your character. I don't know if you probably forgot, but we're playing Dungeons and Dragons right now.
Wait. We're playing Dungeons and
No.
Dragons?
Stop it. Drop it.
I'm gonna hang up right now. You're all kind of sitting on the ground, just like munching, and
On mystery bread.
Novella also
Most of us are not
joins you.
munching.
Okay.
What does Novella do?
She comes and sits on the floor along with you, crisscross applesauce, and spreads the parchment, rolls it across the floor, and says, "Well, you lads just got your lucky break. Seems to me we're going treasure hunting."
Oh, hell yeah.